日本時間29日、ドジャースの大谷翔平は本拠地でのオリオールズ戦に1番指名打者で先発出場。初回の第1打席で3試合ぶりとなる42号本塁打を放ちました。大谷はこの日、ホームランを含めて2安打1打点、盗塁も2つマークしてシーズン42個に伸ばし、チームの勝利に大きく貢献しています。大谷は1回の第1打席で今シーズン12勝を挙げているオリオールズのバーンズ投手と対戦し、カウント1、2からの5球目、アウトコースのスライダーを引っ張って翌席に運びました。打球速度 102.2 マイル、約 164.6 キロ、飛距離391フィート、約 119.2 メートル、角度33度の一発で、先頭打者弾は今季4本目、通算10本目、レギュラーシーズンの残り29試合でこの勢いを保つことができれば、シーズン50一発ペースとなり、ナショナルリーグのホームランランキングでは2位のブレーブス、オズーナ選手との差を5本に広げています。また、この試合の5回にマークした得点で今シーズンの得点数が104となり、シーズンの自己最多記録も更新。そして8月の盗塁数は14となり、月間の自己最多記録も更新しています。この日、試合を中継していた米カリフォルニア州地元放送局、スポーツネットロサンゼルスの実況を務めたジョー・デイビス氏は、大谷が打った瞬間、
ライトへアンソニー・サンタンダーが下がる、翔平大谷。この場の空気を読んで、ホームランだ。
と絶叫。続けて、
ハリウッドよ、プロデューサーは大谷のストーリーがあまりにも信じられないものだから何度も却下するだろう。
と粋なコメントをしていましたので、その模様を日本語字幕付きでご紹介していきます。
It is Shohei and Decoy's bobblehead night. You see them right in front of us here. Nomar's even got one of the gold ones. I guess the fans have about a 4% chance of having one of those in the box. And a really nice Dodger fan, this woman came up and gave me a Decoy lei. So I'm wearing the Decoy lei here as part of the open of our show. But you can see the bobblehead right there. Boy, it was crazy, though, getting in here. There was so much traffic and a line of people just seemed like for blocks.
Well, we saw that for his first bobblehead, so we expected that again for his second one. And yes, this goal one, my dear friend Michelle Valenzuela let me borrow this and take this, but I have to guard it with my life. That's why I feel like Secret Service. I'm going to keep my earpiece in. I'm going to walk with it in a special suitcase that is going to be strapped to my wrist. But that's the way people are treating these bobbleheads right now, and especially the gold ones. But nonetheless, you just love the excitement that these fans not only see Shohei, but this Dodger team.
Yeah, John, you look great, by the way. You know,
Hey.
don't let anybody tell you different.
Thank you.
No, but I love this Ohtani bobblehead. I love the gold idea. Yes, we have some guards for Nomar to walk through the crowd later with. But putting the dog there too, right? Giving that element, getting everybody out here excited for that. It's going to be crazy tonight. So look for Shohei Ohtani to do some great things tonight on his bobblehead.
What are your thoughts on Shohei and the Decoy bobblehead?
Well, I'm just happy that I made it.
Yeah, tell us about that. I heard it.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I don't know if it was Shohei or Decoy or a combo, but man, there's a high demand for this dang bobblehead. So it took me forever to get inside Dodger Stadium. There's a long line, so if you plan on coming, you better have already left tonight. No, you know what? Shohei's been great. I think that he's having fun with you know, all of the success, obviously, and you know, promoting of him and his dog, and it's great for the Dodgers. It's fantastic.
Does it still surprise you how big of an impact he makes?
It does, because when you're in it day to day, he's a baseball player that just wants to play. But when you see him impact and move the needle like he does and has, I've just never seen anything like this. This is incredible. So I guess it's a good thing to really sit back and appreciate, you know, how meaningful of a player he is.
Well, that's awesome. You know, Jack, today's a special day. I mean, it's Shohei bobblehead. There's a buzz in the air. It's obviously a big deal. And I'm just curious. I have to ask you a question about Shohei. I mean, now being his teammate, you know, what has impressed you most about Shohei Ohtani?
I mean, the dude's incredible. I mean, the buzz around the stadium today. You've seen everybody just waiting outside to get in and make their way in has been incredible. I mean, it's like that a lot of days here, especially since I've been here and came here as a kid. But today was a little bit different. And then show just the way that he goes about his business, the way he goes about his work, and with all the attention that he gets, and everybody wanted to see him, and everybody wanting a little piece of him, and him being able to take that, and then also he's the superstar, and then he's also able to go out and just like freaking compete and keep a pretty level head, and he's just incredible. He what he's able to do on a baseball field is second to none, and it's special every single day.
Yeah, you need some home runs. I think we've got to have the pop. Baltimore out-homered them last night. The Dodgers, when they've homered on this homestand, are 4-1. I'd love to see some of that pop and long ball. It might as well be Ohtani on his bobblehead night.
Right? Let's go. These people want an Ohtani home run. Let's give it to him, Shohei. Place to be tonight. Dodgers and Orioles, two of the top teams in baseball, and oh yeah, they're giving away a Shohei Ohtani bobblehead.
And you know what? In the bobblehead is Decoy, and he's out here throwing out a first pitch right now. This fan in this place is rocking. Decoy on the field with Shohei.
Tell me a dog's throwing out a first pitch? You're going to say, well, I guess we'll see that later. I can't believe I missed it. It was right here between our heads. First time that's ever happened, a dog throwing out first pitch.
Ahead of Ohtani 1-2, Burns comes back home. Out of Bakersfield, about 100 miles up the 5, Centennial High School. Centennial Golden Hawks. 29-year-old is headed for free agency this offseason. Trying to figure it out here down the stretch. Another 1-2 to Ohtani. He launches one to right field. It sends Santander back. Shohei Ohtani meeting the moment, reading the room, and leaving the yard. Hollywood producers would reject Ohtani's story because time and again it's just too unbelievable.
He hits it really hard with a full swing, and he still hits it really far with a partial swing, and that wasn't his best swing, but boy, it was one of his best moments as a Dodger.
42nd of the season for Ohtani. Third one of this homestand. Two of them have looked like that, where he's kind of leaned out over the plate and just snapped his wrists at it. Holiday, teaching take play right there, circling around that ball. Another look at Ohtani's home run.
We've seen swings where he just comes out of his shoes, but this one, there's not the same timing between the lower half and the upper half, and he just needs to flick it with his hands. And I hate to turn back the clock, but Kirk Gibson made a swing like that, and Ohtani is a lot healthier than Kirk was.
So, did you go to Ohtani bobblehead night? Yeah. Did you got a bobblehead? Yeah. Guess what else I got? You're not going to believe this.
Get that ball authenticated.
Oh, so good. She'll never forget it.
And Ohtani pops up a low cutter.
And I'm going to tell you, when you're struggling a little bit, like Walker Buehler and like Corbin Burns has done his last 4 starts, the first inning to me is the most important one. You want to stack a 0 on that scoreboard. Buehler was able to do it with 2 strikeouts because then the confidence begins to go up. And if Burns can stack a 0 here, he can put those last 4 starts behind him and go to work.
Coming off the 2 highest scoring starts against him this year. And Ohtani launches the ball to deep right field, and the first inning's not going to go so well. It's his night. 40,000 plus bobbleheads. 1 ceremonial first ball delivery from his dog. How about a home run to add to it? Number 42 from the man who does things we've never seen in this game.
Well, doggone it. Well, I don't know if that was a change-up cutter or whatever. No, curveball, maybe something that hangs up.
I mean, he is so strong. He just flicked his wrist, folks, at that ball and hit it out. And there's not many guys in the game that can do that, but he is one of them.
Yeah, number 99 for the Yankees can do that. He's got, what, 52 home runs.
I mean, he was fooled on that ball and somehow got his weight out in front and kept his hands back and just threw the head at it on a ball that might not even been a strike on the outside part.
Yeah, we always talk about when you get the 1 and 2 count like that, you'd like to throw a ball that looks like it's a strike and ends up a ball. And maybe that was, but you hit a one-hand home run. So now 10 home runs in the month of August.
Man, off balance, but just so strong.
Really, between the lever system and the hands, there was no coordination. It was just hands.
And then was he pretending to be Decoy with like the tongue thing?
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
Paying homage.
And then Teoscar gives him a treat for doing a good trick.
That's right. Good boy. Here's some sunflower seeds in the face. Dave Roberts was saying before the game today, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. He said, I'm just happy I made it in today. Sat out in traffic like a lot of people did. Was, of course, able to get here. But he said it was a good reminder for him to sit back and appreciate the kind of impact that Ohtani makes.
They are pitching him away from the pull side, this hole at bat. Firmly away, whether it's a cutter or something else. After he takes an off-speed pitch and is out in front, has only hands and still has the power to get it out of here. They're going back away again.
Ohtani with a board into right center field, and he's 2 for 2. He's got both Dodger hits. Tying on a board in the third.
You can see his weight and his lower half expects something inside, and then the ball is not, but he still has enough swing. That front hip was leaking, thinking in. But as he swings, he was able to keep the upper body solid, so he had enough bat and barrel to hit that line drive.
4 hits in the 2 games in this series. There go the runners, a double steal, and it works. He's hit his 42nd, he's stolen his 41st, and that one hurt a little bit.
Giving Dino Evil a thumbs up, but a little bit of irritation there in that left shoulder. The ball gets him right on the humeral head of the shoulder right there. Yep, that stings. One good thing is it was the left shoulder.
Down the line foul. Look out, Shohei. Woo.
He's already been hit by one ball on the left shoulder. And showing some personality with that avoidance.
Wow.
Whoa, limbo.
Matrix.
Hanging curveballs to righties make it dangerous for runners on third.
Another 2-2 from Burns to Hernandez. A curve is banged to deep left field. Watch it fly. Dodgers take the lead. 28th of the year for Teoscar Hernandez. He surpassed last season's total.
Another 2-strike hit. 3 of the 4 this game. Burns has not been able to put him away.
And sharing a moment there with Ohtani. Shohei's saying, he almost killed me.
Then he killed the ball.
Shohei Ohtani's bobblehead night, and his dog Decoy threw out maybe the most memorable and coolest first pitch we've ever seen. And then I said it was going to happen, James, that Shohei was going to go deep and he was going to do it for Decoy. He did it to lead off the game, and then Teoscar added a huge 3-run bomb, and the Dodgers get a 6-4 win.
Yeah, I'm going to change my assessment of you. I'm not disappointed in your called shot. You know, great to see Shohei get on the board early for the people representing the bobblehead and Decoy. Great job tonight.
Good call shot. Unbelievable. That was great. The long ball definitely came through from the Dodgers offense. That was good to see. But I'll tell you what, from a pitching staff, Walker Buehler is pitched way better than the line showed. He really did. And then the bullpen for the Dodgers was outstanding, putting up zeros. And it was just, I think, a good all-around team win.
Shohei Ohtani brought Decoy here to the stadium on their off day, Nomar, and he worked on that first pitch with him over and over because he even said it right there. He was more nervous about that than anything else tonight. Of course, he was awfully good on the field as well. It's a great day all around.
I mean, obviously, he was talking about it took 3 weeks working on it, and then on an off day coming over there. Obviously, it was definitely a memorable first pitch. You know, incredible night. Bobblehead, the excitement from all the fans showing up early, excited to get a bobblehead, and then he does not disappoint, right? He comes out here. Here it is. I mean, we have to see that. Where we were saying, hey, Decoy was going to be a part of the first pitch, but we didn't know exactly how he was going to be a part of it. And then you see it where he actually grabs the ball, takes it over there, gives him a high five as well. That was awesome. And then what does Shohei do? Oh, just a person. I'm just going deep.
Yeah, I mean, the legend of Shohei continues, right? He comes here on an off day to practice, throwing out the first pitch with your dog. But they say it takes 21 days to develop a habit. So he said 3 weeks they've been training, so it looks like it worked out. But what a great bomb right there. We saw him catch a ball out in front. Also put up 2 stolen bases tonight. You know, I don't think he wanted to make sure he can, you know, catch up with his home run total. So he's, you know, making sure, hey, you know what, I want to get to that 50-50 mark, and this is the way to do it tonight. And I love that he stole third base right after they tried to pick him off.
Yeah, so he's at 42 and 42, joining A-Rod as the only other player to do a 42-42 season. No one has ever gone 43-43, let alone 50-50. Who knows what Shohei is going to end up with?
Good chance.
Right now, it was Shohei Ohtani's bobblehead night. We were celebrating the greatness of Shohei Ohtani. One of the things you said, Nomar, we talked about what makes him so impressive as a hitter. And you said because he's a great all-around hitter, not just a power hitter. We saw that in each of his first 2 at-bats tonight.
Yeah, we really did. And we talk about, okay, what does a power hitter, though, do? Is a guy who could be maybe off balance, maybe not get the whole barrel, and still manage to hit it out of the ballpark. Well, we have to go Access 360 and break this down. And especially, John, since it was your called shot. I'm surprised you threw it to me. I'm like, why don't you take this away? But here he is. He's behind in the count, 1-2. And this is a good pitch right here that he ends up fouling off and getting another pitch. Here's a breaking ball that ends up being out in front, caught a little bit, and it looks like he's just flipping it out there. Yeah, flipping it out there, and it's still, look where it carries. It's not like it's barely going over the fence. He's still that strong and has enough power to do that. I also say the key to Ohtani when he's going well is, yeah, you can see that front hip and the lower half maybe opening up, but that front shoulder still stays in long enough so he keeps the barrel on it, and also his head and everything, body behind the ball. We can see that right there on the side as he flips it out. Now here he is, 2-2. Here's another excellent look at him able to do that. That front hip may go out, but the front shoulder still stays closed long enough, even this being an off-speed pitch that seems to be going away from him. If that front shoulder goes with his hip, he has no chance of making contact with that ball, but it stays in long enough, he barrels it up, and he ends up getting a single, a knock over there. He needs the singles because he knows now I have to go steal second, I have to steal third, and get the stolen bases as well. But just all around, just a good piece of hitting today by Shohei.
Yeah, I mean, for most of us mere mortals, that first home run is going to be a fly out to right field, right? He's just so strong. He's got so much power. And like you said, the ability to cover the plate, you know, we don't look at that as a power hit to us. We look at that as good 2-strike hitting and him just catching it out in front. And like you said, the single, you know, all right, I don't need to hit any more home runs. I need to get on base, get my 42 stolen bases, get tied up with my home runs. So great to see that.
Which was more important and impressive tonight, the first pitch by Decoy or Shohei's game?
Decoy. I heard that Decoy was going to throw out the first pitch, and I'm impressed that that dog was already that trained. But I guess if it's Shohei's dog, I guess nothing should be surprising. So, but yeah, that was pretty impressive. And but Shohei, I mean, his bobblehead night to hit a homer again, this guy, and steal a couple bases. I'm telling you, it's like any big moment, he seems to rise to the occasion. All right. What do you got, Eric?
また、この日は今季2度目となる大谷のボブルヘッドデーということで、会場入り口には試合開始前から長蛇の列ができ、なんと先頭のファンは午前7時から並んだとのこと。今季2度目となる大谷のボブルヘッドデーで、第1回配布の5月16日は、当時 MLB 今季最多となる 53,527 人が詰めかけました。今回は、白いユニフォーム姿の大谷が、愛犬のデコピンを抱きかかえている姿がデザインされました。先着4万人のファンが人形を手にできるということもあり、ドジャースタジアムには、開門前から熱心なファンで長蛇の列ができ、試合の5時間前には数百メートルに及びました。また、大リーグ機構の公式サイトでは、普段は$30ほどの外野の最上段の席が、およそ$130で取引されるなど、値段が4倍以上に高騰する人気ぶりでした。これからも大谷の活躍から目が離せません。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。